Welcome to Tangling along with me. We are continuing on tanglepatterns.com, and today it is this pattern that we are going to do. So let's open up the book on the page that we have reached and find a place to put this tangle in. Let's see. This is a square grid tangle, and actually there's none of the rooms over here that I like, so I might have to change my rooms a bit up here. So I'm just gonna do like that and then make my grid in this one. So if we take the lines down here first, I like this to be a bigger grid. Don't make this one too small. It's a little more than a finger wide. Don't want it too small because then it will be quite difficult to make this one. And then around the same again, so we get squares. I'm kind of using my fingers to make sure I have the size that I like. Let's do it like that. Okay. So this pattern is nice and quite easy. It starts with this cross in the middle of the square. Then I am going to make some aura lines in the inside, and if you see what I'm doing here, I'm not auraing them perfectly. I'm kind of heading for a little lower than the tip, so it turns like that. Then we can make a line like this. And here we need to make auras. Either we start at this line here, or we start at this point here, so we can get, I'm gonna start at that point and then doing the aura. So from the end up and down, and one more time. So you get this kind of arrow shape in here. I have a little more room for it right here, so like that. And I'm gonna do it right there as well, and my lines are a bit wonky today. I'm shaking a little too much. So from corner to corner in both directions. Let's do that here as well. And here. There we go. And then first this aura where you hit a little under, so around there, going up with the line to that point and back to the edge. And I'm actually not placing that little dot there because I don't need that, but maybe you do. So that's the first part, then connecting these together, and you can do it like you want to and start with all of these first, so that you have this inner star shape before you do the last pieces of the pattern. So I'm just gonna do that on all of these. making the inner cross there, going up and down. It's a little more difficult here where I don't have the edges of the squares. So I'm just doing it the best I can. And again, you can start on this line with your arrows in, or you can start here at the ends where you have the star hitting the line or the corner. I like that version best. So that's the one I'm going for. Oh, I jumped one up there. Need this one also. And I'm really shaky on my hands today. So you can see that these shaky lines doesn't really do anything bad to the pattern. Doesn't really matter at the end result. And these corner ones are a little harder to do because I don't know where the lines are going out. And again, if you do it a little bigger than I did, then maybe you have room for some extra tangles in there. Could be really nice as well. There we go. So that's the pattern. Now you can do different things with it. I'm just gonna take my light brown Micron 01 and I'm gonna color in one of these sides in the star here, and I'm doing the same side on all these sides here. Okay, let me show you. So that side, this one, and this one. Like that. And I'm gonna do that on all of these star shapes that we have here. Be careful not to do it wrong. It's every second side of the star that I'm coloring in here. And on the other side as well. The exact same thing over here. Remember to turn your page if you need to. I'm trying not to make you too sick looking at what I'm doing. And then the last star up here. Let's see a second, it's this one. And this side over here. There we go. I like that. I'm gonna take my white jelly roll, the 08, and this little arrow here. I'm gonna color that in. Gonna turn my book around so I don't place my hand in the white ink. And I'm going to do this on all of these small arrows. You don't need to do this, it's just what I'm doing. You could maybe use another color if you wanted to. Just leave it as it is, or do exactly the same that I do. That's all up to what you feel. Nothing is wrong. There is no wrongs or no mistakes in this. This is a little difficult to see what's what here. I think that's about it. Turning my page again and then doing these other ones. This kind of also makes it easier to see what line is what when it's all colored in here. I see I need to draw up a few of my lines here with the black again. The last piece here. There we go. I like that. That actually looks really pretty. And here you can see a meta pattern. That means that you have the little square here you are drawing like several times, but when it's all done it looks different. You even don't notice the first square we done. It's more like this inner star right now that we see. I think this is a really beautiful pattern. Okay, let's do some shading on this one. I actually think I'm going to place some graphite here in these centers here. I can't reach up here. I forgot this one. There we go. And then just using my Tortillions to smush it into the paper. And you can always put a little more graphite on there if you don't feel you have enough. I don't think there's enough right there, so I'm just gonna put a little more in there. The same right here. Just a little more. There we go, I like that. I could take the white here, the white charcoal, and place a tiny dot here in the middle of these small stars. This way they don't disappear totally. And then just using my Tortillion to smushing it into the paper. Don't want it to be too much. Just want it to be there. I really like this. I'm gonna turn my book around just in a second. Here we go. There we go. And here around this monotangle I am placing a heavy graphite. Using my Tortillion. Making it into the shadow of this monotangle here, so that it will stand out a tiny bit more. From the rest of the tangles on this page. And I needed my black Micron, so that was my black Micron PN, and I'm just drawing up a few of these lines here, and I had a few that disappeared with the white ink from the jelly roll. Let's see, one was here, and some of this one. You don't need to do this. Again, that's all up to you what you like to do. Here was a line more that I colored in with the white jelly roll. There we go. Personally, I like my outlines to be black. There we go. I actually think that turned out really pretty. Very, very nice pattern. So that was it for today. It was this pattern right here. Thank you for watching. Have an attitude of gratitude.